YouTube, what's up? Bobby C back here with another custom handgun quick look. Today we are looking at a Chambers Custom WMG, that's working man's gun. I've gone over the working man's gun quite a few times in the past with videos, but this working man's gun is quite a bit different than the previous ones that I shared. So this was built somewhere in the time of 2012, I want to say, back when Joe was still, I think, a one-man shop. And this is probably one of the first renditions of the WMG to ever hit the market. I'm not going to necessarily go over all the in-depth features of the gun, but at the same time I'll call out some things. And it's cool because you can see the evolution of what the WMG is today versus what this one kind of looks like and some of the things that are on it. So first and foremost, this is a pistol that was built to show what the accuracy differences were from a ransom rest with 3 different barrels. So this firearm came with 3 barrels: a Cart National Match barrel, which is what's in it, a KKM barrel, as well as a Wilson barrel. And although they were all extremely accurate, 10-shot groups at 50 yards, the Cart barrel is the one that shined over all of them. And it's the barrel that Joe continues to use in all his WMGs, fat WMGs, and full one-off custom guns. This firearm, as you can see, has been carried, shot, used quite a bit. The patinaing on it, in my opinion, is beautiful. It just looks great. It's wearing in, the bluing is wearing off, but at the same time, it just has a certain character that I really do love. You will notice that this has the enhanced cocking serrations. It has a blended front sight with gold bead. The front sight blending is, you can't even see a line. It's that good. It's got a buried and protected rear with hand checkered adjustment screw. And then you have all the regular Chambers goodies, controls, and some of the stuff's changed over the years. This thumb safety looks to be a different thumb safety than what they're using today. The grip safety is certainly different than what they're using today. You see Joe's traditional tree barking that kind of runs up all the way through the trigger guard with an Aztec cut, which provides a nice amount of grip. These grips actually fit the gun very well. I think it just kind of matches up really, really nicely. Same with the rear. You have some stippling, tree bark stippling with some Aztec cuts, and then the butt of the mag or the mainspring housing is cut in, and there's some chamfering around the bottom of the frame to give it a mini magwell look. Outside of that, it's got an old Crete, Nebraska serial number, which is really cool. And the gun is still extremely tight. It's still extremely accurate. I shoot this gun quite a bit. It's probably the gun that, and just in terms of 45 single stacks, it's one of them that gets shot the most. And for good reason. It's super accurate, it's super comfortable, it's super tight, and I like it a lot. You can see the slide to frame fit is phenomenal. I don't have to talk about the barrel fit because that's just kind of a thing. The bushing's still extremely tight, like so tight you need a tool, you need to hammer it out. With the barrel, it's kind of crazy how tight Joe's bushings are in regard to the way they sit and fit into the slide of the gun. this is not sharp at all, and it's nice because it does look like it maintains an edge without a roll, but at the same time, like that's just butter smooth. The frame here, these lines, it's not sharp at all. You know, a small chamfer on the bottom of the slide would probably serve this well, because this edge here is a tad sharp, but up here, none of this stuff presents any sort of problem with snag. So if this ever goes back to Joe, I'd love for some cosmetic work to be done, maybe some ball cuts and just a little chamfer on the bottom, and then, you know, change the trigger out. But outside of that, I mean, it's just a really cool firearm, a piece of history, one that I really like. You know, you got your stippling on the back, you got obviously your chamfers that are they're evenly done and executed, you know, perfectly. So for a single stack 45, I love this gun. I shoot it, like I said, I shoot it often, and yeah, just wanted to kind of show what the evolution of the WMG looks like from this one, which is the one that was done first, and then there's a handful of other ones on my page. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys like the WMG. It's really cool. And I mean, honestly, if I sent this back to Joe and Joe polished it up, it would be as nice as any custom gun that's out there. Just some small cosmetics and a super high polish, and it'd look, you know, it'd look just like a full boat Chambers custom. But with that said, I like it just well with the way it kind of sits now. Just got character and soul, and it's really cool. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be good.